6 a.m. becomes this really cool place for all three of us where we can do things that we can't do in our day jobs.
Yeah.
We can take risks that we can't take in our day jobs.
I remember the first time, it was one of the worst times. You lied right to my face. Oh, the way that you stood there, you gave me a dead stare. The kind you can't.
Modern Vintage is our third studio record, and it was a real turning point for us in our career. When we did the Heroin Diaries soundtrack, we really didn't even know whether we were going to be a band. We certainly didn't think that we were going to make a second record. So when it came time to make This Is Gonna Hurt, our second record, at that point we had accepted the fact that we are a band, because we've been denying that for so long.
Yeah.
So to finally accept that was a neat thing, but there was still some trepidation. We didn't really know what 6 a.m. was supposed to do next. We didn't know what kind of record to make because we had this beautiful, basically script of Nicky's diaries to react to and to be inspired by. So when it came time to make This Is Gonna Hurt, we decided that we wanted to take some of Nicky's photography and the book that eventually he made out of that and work those into our songs. So that was really neat. Where Modern Vintage differs from those is we intentionally did not want to have any type of peripheral thing to inspire us. We wanted this record not only to reveal to our fans who we've become as a band, but reveal to us who we've become as a band. And that's what Modern Vintage became to us, was a celebration of everything that we loved about music. And I think that even with our first single, Gotta Get It Right, you really can tell it celebrates that genre, that era of music. It celebrates the spirit of it, and the songwriting styles were very different back then, and I think that that's something that we really tried to carry over into this record.
Have this one night over. Gotta get it right. We gotta get it right this time. 'Cause we were young and in this strong. Oh, gotta get it right this time. With any love will be unstoppable.
Nikki Sixx and I met, I think it was in maybe 99, maybe 2000, and I had signed a solo record deal with Beyond Records, and Nikki was, they were getting ready to write what became the new Tattoo record. So he and I would pass each other in the halls quite a bit, and I think at one point he sent me an email or called me and said, hey, I got a chance to listen to your solo record, it's really great, would you be interested in writing some Motley Crue stuff with me? Well, I was like, of course, I'd love to. So we got together one day, and I think we wrote 2 songs that first day, just knocked them out, and we just immediately had this incredible chemistry, and we just knew that there was something there, not only as a friendship, but as songwriting partners. So we went ahead to write maybe 7 or 8 songs for New Tattoo together, and that's where the friendship began.
If we could have this one night over, gotta get it right. We gotta get it right this time. 'Cause we were young and in
I think it was actually right after he had come across his diaries in storage. He'd gone through one of his storage units and found these old diaries of when he was rising to fame. He'd kept these incredible diaries. Well, eventually those got published as the Heroin Diaries, and what we decided to do was write a soundtrack to that. And that was the beginning of 6 a.m. He and I had written a lot of stuff together prior to that, but that was the beginning of us working together as kind of musical partners, and then DJ Ashba came into the fold as well, and it was when the three of us actually got together that we realized that there was really something special here. We made the entire Heroin Diaries record without even knowing that we were going to be a band. We had no intentions of ever touring or anything like that, and then lo and behold we end up with a hit song. Life is Beautiful started climbing the charts, and it was like, oh man, we better come up with a band name. We better figure out who we are. Are we actually a band? And that's how it started. So through the years, we've always kind of kept that mentality, because it's such a creative freedom. When you don't think of yourself as a band, well then you don't have to abide by all of the rules that kind of come along with being a band. And that was really the starting point for our creative exploration. I've said this a lot, but it's really true. 6 a.m. We are 3 friends that were brought together by music, but we're not held together by music. I think that now 6 a.m. music is really a byproduct of this great friendship we have. Hey, I'm James Michael from 6 a.m. and you are watching Martyr TV.
What about modeling too? You got that right down. Jeez.